is going to be a barn burner.
These have been some intense races, and it's only going to get more intense from here. The money on the line plus just pure skill value, it's nutty.
Yeah, I mean, you look at round 2 onwards in these playoffs, you could easily say that any of the people there could have easily been the two contending for the title.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree.
mean, we've lost Stake and Blimp along the way. We just lost Spoody. So
and that's not to
Jack,
say that
Mudjo,
Akane and Oblivion aren't also extremely high-level competitors, but it's just you watch as this field gets tighter and tighter and tighter. It's ridiculous. And definitely Inknun is playing really well here, and I think what he's doing is he's pulling the Angelica card. We have an early Dagger of Phasing, by the way. I just wanted to point that out. But he's pulling the Angelica card of causing the death of his opponents. Maybe he has little voodoo dolls of everybody or something, but he is definitely, and that is working in his advantage. But it's going to be, if he does make it to the finals, that's going to be tough to do against Mudjo, who is known for being fairly immortal in this game. We've not seen a lot of Mudjo deaths.
Mudjo has really turned up this season. I think Stake was commenting earlier. He commented earlier in the season that Mudjo was basically Stake, but he did everything Stake does better, which was not dying. So Mudjo did that, but faster. But towards, like, as we were ramping up to season 4, and then probably the second half, you really saw Joe he wasn't just doing that. He could turn it on and go as fast as the rest of the pack if need be. He's he's surpassed my expectations from over the course of this season, and that's not to say I certainly didn't have low expectations of him.
Yeah, but, no, he
in the finals
he crushed the regular season, and now he's crushing the finals. Like, absolutely, he is shining brighter than everyone in so many ways. By the way, that was a Ring of Becoming find. Obviously, neither racer taking it, but oh baby, a Ring of Courage. This is such a good combo. It is officially my favorite combo in this game now. It's just so insanely good, and it's like insta-win every boss fight, pretty much, which is also
there's so few problems with this. Like, even the Lacquer, only having the one range, it's no problem. You have you got Piercing, you've got Courage, it's everything you want.
Yeah, it's so
The only way I would improve this is with some Boots of Pain, but even then, it's like, I'm probably being a bit greedy at that point.
Yeah, you might want different boots in that case. Like, I think you're a little safer with, that is an ugly little layout there for Jack, taking a little bit of damage and falling behind Inknun, who is just unstoppable right now. He is on one heck of a roll. And oh my god! That is not... And the curse continues, causing a death to Jack, where he just accidentally, I think he was just trying to push too hard, and you'll see in the replay here as he goes after that dirt golem instead of taking care of the black skeleton, and down he goes. Wow.
Yeah, definitely not the enemy should have hit there. Should have gone after that black skeleton knight, but it wasn't to be, and there goes Jack and leaves the door wide open for Ink. Maybe some of that voodoo magic like you were talking about.
Yeah, we might see some of that sweet Ink slow play coming in again. Although right now he's still scooting pretty hard. Down he goes into another trap door.
Yeah, I think that honestly this kind of build is the worst situation for Jack versus Ink, because Jack can't really outrun Ink on when Ink's playing as well as he is, and when the game kind of hands you a minimalistic build, but a very fast one. I mean, this is going to be... It's 337
yeah,
to
this is
zone
ridiculous
4.
Speed. This is like they're going plaid. Like, this is nuts.
Yeah. What Jack really wants against someone like Ink is, right, you give them a base whip and you give them like a ring of gold and some leather armor, and then that's kind of when Jack shines, because he can run pretty much anything. Whereas not everyone can, but Ink is just pulling ahead.
And Jack goes down again now, taking a little bit of a breather here. He just got himself in a bad spot with a white monkey, and there was nothing he could do. And yeah, he took an Obsidian Cat to do anything he could to get some sort of advantage. I mean, you could make the argument that if he took the Dagger of Phasing, he's gonna run the exact same build or the exact same run. So maybe, oh God, careful Inknun. But if you take something different, maybe you'll be able to save a few beats and gain. But he's at the point now where he needs Inknun to go down. Now, I do have to say, Inknun is...
Oh, that's the wrong decision.
That's not what you want to do. I mean, no torch, no armor, 1 heart. Things are so scary right now. No boots.
This is so sketchy.
Yeah, this is... Oh, God. And he is in 4-3, but my goodness, this is the scariest thing ever. Those Golems are looking dangerous. Oh, he got hit.
There goes the crown.
Oh my God. Now he's on the right side of this here, so he just needs to go. Okay. That was butt clenching, I gotta say. Like, whew.
Ink, just hit the dude, Ink. Just hit him, please.
Now, I don't hate the idea of taking out the sarcophagus first and then hitting him. But you might as well just give him a crack on the noggin. Right?
Doesn't
Ink?
look like he's gonna do it though.
Right, Ink?
I don't understand. I mean, you have a dagger of phasing.
There it is. He got it.
Go.
Okay, we're good. He was just setting up the ideal positioning. It's all good. Oh yeah, doesn't buy the armor. That's a good point. He has so much money right now. Doesn't take the Squaga suit. Spitting in the face of Squaga, former commentator. Oof. This is so spooky right now, but look at the speed. This is a really good seed. I mean, any seed with courage phasing, and just like that, spits in the face of the courage. Red dragon spawn immediately, which is scary. We saw that kind of not pan out earlier. Jack going down again, trying to go as fast as he can. At this point, Jack, take a breather, get a drink of water or something, and get ready for the next race.
Yeah, he knows this one is over. He just... Oh, I don't know. It's like I said, it's one of these seeds. Jack can run anything and make it pretty fast, but if you give a build like that to Ink, then he's going to outrun him. Jack's going to have to push super hard to keep up, and that's what happens. You push too hard, and you pay the price.
Yeah, that was a GG indeed. Holy crap. Inknun sub 7, 641. Could have been faster. That was a really good seed.
Yeah, he was sub 4 into zone 4. If he had to push that, then that could
sub
have
4 zone 4 is
been
ridiculous. Yeah, a slow play 641. Exactly, Will. Problems even tipping his fedora to Inknun. Absolutely, Inknun is doing an amazing job. Like, holy crap.
Tip those fedoras. Do you have my Fedorian emote added in your channel?
No. Sorry.
You don't? Oh.
Sorry, I should add it. It's a Franker Z face?
Yeah.
Or Franker Phase Z if you're wanting to say it the right way.
Correct.
Yeah. But who wants to do that, really? Oh my God, this is nuts. Who is gonna stop Inknun as he is on a tear right now? Reminding me of Slackaholicus Balls of Steel 3, where he was in the loser's bracket, if I'm not mistaken, and just piled through. Or am I thinking of something completely different? I remember Slack having to race like... Was that season 2, maybe? I don't know. Anyways. Franker Z-Face, thank you so much, Arian Blue. That's right.
Was
that
it
is
not
the
Casper in Balls of Steel 2 who fought back from loser's bracket?
No, I'm talking
face
Necrodancer. I'm not talking.
Oh, Necrodancer. Okay, I was gonna say. I really didn't catch any of the. Balls
Okay,
of Steel
yeah.
Necrodancer,
Slack had like
I wasn't into the game at the time.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, Slack just had like a beast. Well, he was in the finals. He took me out. I remember that. He went up against Rat in the finals, but it was like a ridiculous push by Slack back then. Legendary even. And Inknun now behind with kind of doing a little bit of farming, got himself a gold broadsword. And Jack finding himself a glass spear and being about a floor ahead.
Yep, he's down onto his 2-1. Glass spear, not really what you're looking for. It's kind of slow. The 4 damage is nice. But you do kind of want something to replace it, or you want to find courage pretty quickly, just so you can keep the pace
Otherwise,
up.
courage, yeah. And the worst boss when you have a gold weapon, because you just can't get the gold kill unless you've got some sweet boots of float and or explore. And I think we're going to see Inknun picking up that exact same weapon from the black chest.
Yeah, I don't imagine he'll go purple here. No, it does go black. He's running that glass spear as well.
Yep.
Does have the advantage of the Infernal Torch over the basic torch.
And
though,
we did see how important that was in one of our earlier races today. You remember that? That was insane.
Oh yeah, using it to open that urn.
Open the urn, and it was the rifle difference. And that was actually Inknun who did that.
Yeah, it looks like
knows
Jack
the value.
Jack picked up a Dagger of Phasing at some point. Totally missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really nice shot for Ink. I think you've got to bomb it. He's not
He is not bombing it because he wants to get out quicker, and that's understandable. But yeah, that Obsidian Broadsword is something that he's going to be sad and leaving behind. Jack picking up a Frost, a Freeze Spell. That's what it's called. Freeze Spell, everybody.
Spell of Frost.
Super good pickup, especially into Zone 4 when you're going to be freezing up the boss rooms, which can be good because they can be real dangerous, especially without any booties.
Yeah, you just want to hammer that thing every single chance you can get. You'll probably be looking for something to maybe give him some regen.
He's got some lead booties. Mm-hmm. And I think Ink's planning on getting rid of this glass spear at some point.
Yeah, he's
got
gonna want anything
but
so we can start using the pain.
Yeah, did not find the Dagger of Phasing. Swaps the Boots of Pain for the lead boots and has no option but the... Oh my god, I was really worried there that those pushers were gonna push him onto those lead boots. Or spiky boots. That would have been so sad.
Yeah, a bit spooky. Ring of Luck out of the Conjurer.
Not what he wants.
For Ink. Not what you're looking for. I mean, it does give you the bat protection in Zone 4, which, when you're running a glass weapon and no protection items, it can be nice, but ultimately not what you're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Jack doing the right thing here. Just going to freeze with this Dagger of Phasing on Deep Blues straight up the middle.
Oh my god. He's got the other Wombo combo. It's the freeze mana combo. This is going to be really hard now for Inknun to catch up or for Jack to die because he's got, armor. He's got the infinite freeze essentially. This is, might be curtains here.
Yeah, with the boots as well, like you said, it's not a free win, but it's as close to a free win as you can get.
Ink with a blood freeze there, putting himself down to half a heart. I'm not sure what his health situation was there. And oh man, BM.
Ooh.
That is the Ring of Luck, giving him a Ring of Gold instead of a Ring of Ring of Mana, if I'm not mistaken.
That is a really, really smart play from Ink, though. I'm pretty sure he takes that Shrine of Risk and then bombs it. So he's got that Scroll of Need now, so he's going to be able to get his potion. Isn't going to have to worry about health. Is he? No. Okay, he might think about it now that he's going to have 6 bombs, but he's not going to kill for the armor from the shopkeeper.
Oh my god, Jack goes down again! I actually looked up to see what happened, but it looked like he got bombed. Oh, it was a diagonal bounce trap. Oh my god.
Oh,
the Goblin Bomber diagonal bounce trap. And with the ultimate freeze combo, that's the kind of thing that'll get you something that is literally 4 steps away from you. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps away. I can't even believe what I'm seeing right now. This is like the voodoo doll situation. Uh-oh.
Oh, but there goes...
Oh, he's got need, and that was the mistake.
He used it for the weapon!
He did it too quick. Now he's at half a heart. That was a mistake. Oh. He needed to wait. Oh my god, he's at half a heart here. He needed to pick up the weapon first to get the potion. Now he's in slow play mode, and it's not a good slow...
He just reset!
What?
He straight up reset!
What? No! No way! What?
I'm so confused. I can only think that he has just had no faith in himself to finish out that run on half a heart. But I mean, there was a dual dagger in the shop, so you're going to be doing a ton of damage. He had boots. I really, really don't like that decision. He had plenty of bombs as well.
Oh, he had risk.
That is a poor...
No. Okay.
Oh, he had risk.
He had risk. And he noticed early. That was smart. I was very confused, as were you, as was most people in chat. But yes, that is the right call. Wow. What a crazy turn of events. As Jack is now way in the lead. Why you never give up in this game, folks. Holy crap.
Man, that's almost like both of those situations, the death for Jack and then the forced reset for Ink.
And the reason was he literally used the green scroll 2 steps early. If he would have picked up the weapon first, the jewel dagger, before using it, he would be totally fine. And instead, here we are, rerunning the seed with Jack 2 floors ahead and getting that the phasing dagger again. My God, this is so insane.
Like, that's just... I'm still in shock at what just unfolded.
Ugh.
But Ink just... like that, it was such a brutal misplay to not have picked up another weapon before he used the need.
I mean, I get it, but and he actively didn't take the dagger of phasing there.
That's interesting. Maybe wants that extra bit of range and would rather have the 4 damage than the dagger of phasing. I think it's a toss-up. I mean, it's riskier to run the glass spear, but I don't totally hate it.
Yeah, I am flabbergasted right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm having a hard time just focusing on my life with that whole ordeal that just occurred, because it was wrapped up in a neat little bow. I mean, Jack had mana freeze, and then the diagonal goblin, and then Inknun 2 steps away from a potion, and then he gets risked to death. What is happening? Like, oh my God, my heart.
We've seen some crazy stuff in Necrodancer.
Yeah.
But somehow it always finds a way to trump the last totally bonkers thing.
Absolutely.
That it put in front of us.
Oh my goodness. Your use of the word Trump and bonkers in the same sentence makes so much sense. All right, not to get political, folks. It is another... He's got the same build right now. And hot on his heels is Inknun. Like, right behind him. This time getting that mana freeze, not taking the Ring of Luck. Oh my God. This is nuts.
Yeah, we'll see we'll need to see what route Jack takes.
Yeah, just watch out for Goblin Bombers. Just keep everything frozen. Now, I wonder if there's any advantage here to having that glass spear. You've got the additional damage. You don't have to get right up close to every enemy, so you can be a little bit further away before you kill stuff, which will allow you to refresh your spell faster. I don't know.
I think with the boots, it's really nice. That would be my kind of selling point.
Don't keep that Goblin Bomber alive. Did you not see what happened earlier?
Jack, sir. Jack!
I'm literally speechless. I'm literally speechless. I can't handle this, everybody. Jack getting himself bombed. I missed it. I don't know what happened.
Oh!
The timer is mad.
The bomb trap was hidden behind a harpy.
Oh my God.
It was hidden behind a harpy. He jumped on that. He then hit the harpy. And then he jumped left because he still hadn't realized, which is prone to happening when those kind of shenanigans occur. But holy crap.
I'm not gonna lie. Once again, here we go with Inknun Deadringer slow play strats. It's happening. I feel like a broken record. That sucked real hard for Jack. I hate when the sprites block things. Like, honestly, let's turn this game into a game where all of the sprites are just the size of the tile, and they're all little, like, just icons, and then they just tell you what's there.
Sounds a lot like another game you seem to enjoy quite a lot, Eli.
Sorry, can I give these racers 5 minutes after this? Oh, like a breath. They are welcome to take as much time as they need.
I don't think they need a break. I think they need therapy after this.
Yeah, this is again, I am reminded of that amazing dog gif looking at the cupcake. Wait, what's going on here?
Ink is not bombing right away because he didn't want to risk getting boxed.
Ah, that's smart. Waiting for the next spawn. Okay. This is nuts. This is nuts. Yeah, Jack got trolled hard, and I don't even know. Whoa. 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 I don't know what to say anymore. That run, everything, all 3 deaths in that run were absurd. Like, deaths you wouldn't even expect to see in one night of Condor Racing. Let alone all 3 in one race. We're talking Diagonal Goblin Bomber, we're talking Shrine of Risk death, and we're talking a Harpy covering up a bomb trap. What is this world? And that is a 6:09 finish. Pretty fast.
Yeah, shoutouts to Ink. He really, really did push Jack hard. I think when Jack died in 4-1, Ink was already on. Sorry, when Jack died in 4-3, he was literally he was already even on 4-1. So Ink really didn't give Jack an easy time of it, considering Jack had a full zone lead when Ink had to reset.
Yeah. I mean, if Jack... I mean, he did die later, but he started right away, and he had a pretty substantial lead go into that second round of that second match. And that's just another wink at everybody in chat that if you're racing and you die, get right back on that horse. Even if it's hard and frustrating, it's like, man, I don't want to do this stupid seat again. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Holy crap.
Yeah, you really can't give up, because as you've seen, this game will claim the lives of any racer, whether you're top, middle, or lower tier. Whoever you are, this game will have your number, and it will continue to have your number for a long time. Yeah,
your number is no longer yours. It is ownership.
It's no longer unlisted. It's there. It's there in the phone book. It's circled. It's highlighted.
This game is one of those telemarketers that somehow gets a hold of your phone number, and it's like, how did you? Why? I thought I had this thing blocked. Necrodancer DK Rap mashup. Crow. It's probably true, man. Ryan Clark has attained full power, and Inknun going for a bomb here. So going down to 2 bombs, but getting himself a nice little blood drum here, and he takes the crossbow. That's interesting.
I don't love it.
I mean, he is up 2 races, so I don't really know. I don't know what that means. I mean, he got a nice little gold kill there, but he's got to be careful if he's not reloading.
Yeah, being up the 2 races, it does afford him a pretty good sense of security. Obviously, he wants to close it out as quickly as he can, but he's really not in a huge amount of danger. The main thing will be, if he loses one, just make sure he doesn't tell. Man. This is a very nice situation. Both racers going to have a titanium slingshot after this floor.
Yeah, they are. And I think what Inknun was going for there was was just using it as a gold dagger. Like, because he basically unloaded it and never reloaded it. And that's a really good strat. I like that. Ooh, that boss room is gross. Luckily, Courage.
Yeah, that Courage Titanium Cat making short work of it.
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. What have you done, Arachnus? I don't understand. Oh, I don't think Arachnus posted it. That was invert, but okay. Anyway, here we go.
Taking the Bloodshot, I think Inknun already had the Infernal Torch, which really, there's not a huge difference to be made between either. Okay, the glass torch lets you see more.
Well, Infernal Torch has been Inknun's bro. Let's be real. It was the reason he won that race, right?
Build him out super hard.
Yeah. So, I mean, why not keep it? I don't think that you necessarily want the glass torch. It's kind of a mixed blessing. So I feel like I don't blame him at all for going with the Infernal. And the Infernal can be super good, especially if you get something like Miner's Cap. And you're just lighting off fireballs all over the place. Whew.
Yeah, I mean, the advantage of the glass torch, I would say, really, like, you can catch things at the corner of your eye in Zone 3, and it'll be almost an equivalent to mapping.
This is true, yeah. Without Condor Zoom, it's a lot better mapping, but that's kind of part of the reason why we like Condor Zoom, is we don't want as easy a mapping. One of the reasons. Oh, Jack taking a little hit there. There goes his glass torch. So that's the other thing about the glass torch, is it's not doing him any good anymore.
Well, I mean, the positive for Jack is that he is on 3-3, so he's only going to have to navigate this one level.
Yep.
And thankfully, it's going to be reasonably short. That Nightmare come and say hello. You don't really want to hang on to a glass torch for Zone 4 because the whites that spawn there are horrendous to deal with.
Yep.
And he doesn't have boots. He does still have a monocle though, so they will spawn more than usual.
Yeah, although Inknun finding an Azar charm to prevent that. And there's the, I think it was Inknun's strat. It's the Ozuma special, but modified. Jack doing it again here. Happy with his build. It's a pretty good build. Opting to stick with the Titanium over the Obsidian. Sounds like a plan.
I can understand that. Yeah, keep your 3 damage.
Guaranteed 3.
Again, it's one of the...
Instead of potential.
Yeah, it's one of these things.
The 3 to 4 threshold is like nothing. It doesn't... Like, where does it help you? With, like, killing those Banshees? Like, there's very few 4 health enemies in this game. Maybe that's what Zone 5 will fix. Just every enemy is 4 health. This is why I'm not a game designer.
See things like that come. It'll be interesting to see things like that come into play for Zone 5, because currently, you know, it's very much like, oh, your damage tiers are basically 3 and 5.
Yeah,
that's kind of what you're aiming for. There's a potion there for Jack. I bet he wishes he could grab it.
That potion, I am sure that Inknun is going for it though. Oh, this is okay. Never mind. Sorry, I freaked out a little prematurely there. I got really nervous about the all those monkeys, but he handled it just fine, and we are literally beat to beat right now. This is spectacular. This race, this has been so good. Oh, and what a nice little slick move there by Inknun to get out of the way of that ogre by telemaging himself back. That was really nice.
Yeah, Jack did really well with the courage kill so that he didn't get clonked by the ogre either.
Yeah,
and this is what I was talking about. He got that monocle, so these whites are spawning all the time. You're not really seeing them over on Ink's side.
No,
he's got that in his other charm.
Ink took a dunk there, not what he wanted, because he's gonna want a blood bomb. He does have enough now. Oh, he's going with the quick kill. Oh!
And down goes Ink!
Ink goes down! And Jack's still doing the fast strats here. Super on the rails, though, so it's totally going to be fine. Inknun miscalculating the positioning of Deadringer there, and gets a little boop, and it's a Deadringer dunk, ladies and gentlemen. Classic Deadringer dunk. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, wow. The Deadringer dunkage is real.
Jack managed to find an extra bomb as well, so he had 4 for the spawn minimization and the reasonably quick kill on the Necrodancer.
Yeah, he should be fine. He is only at a heart, but I mean, this is pretty standard play right now. And very nicely done by Jack, and Jack clutching it out there with what was a very spooky race, and Inknun going down sub 7. Jack with the redemption, the sweet, saucy redemption there. And Jack saying, I think you had me with Blood Drum, and I think he had him too.
Yeah, I think if Ink had done what I would say would be perceived to be a normal strat, then you would have seen, you would have probably seen Ink take that, but Ink doing what he's been doing all night so far and doing weird stuff in Dead Ring, and unfortunately this time it comes home to roost. And we're going to game 4.
This is something. Bloodshot asking, Dorian races when? Good question. I don't know. According to, I guess never. Matt Kirby says never, so never. Sorry, Bloodshot.
That's official. I'm speaking on behalf of all staff.
Yeah, never. We have had them. There was the father-daughter dance, which was lovely.
That was nice. That was a really nice.
That was just such a awesome. I gotta say, I know I came up with the name, but I was proud of that one. But yeah, that was a good time. And we did have the what was it called? The Broken Home or whatever, where we had Melody and Dorian, and you had to choose which one you were gonna race. I don't quite recall exactly the. That was an older one, but it was a pretty nice tournament we had there, where basically it was one of our few cross character races where you could race Melody or Dorian. And we thought that everyone was going to pick Melody, but then we found out very quickly that Dorian is crazy fast. You were there for the Melody Dorian one? Were you in it, Bloodshot? Oh, you were in it. Yeah. It's good times. All right, Inknun taking a quick check to say, oh, maybe I should have taken that glass, what even, Jig? Flail.
Glass flail.
Thank you. But then it was a little out of the way, and there was some walls in the way, so he just opted to not. And,
yeah, I don't think it's a bad decision to not take it. I mean, you've got the Boots of Pain, which is nice, but you're basically banking on your entire run coming down to right courage when.
Yeah, that's true.
Not the worst strategy in the world, but it's not going to pay off all the time.
Glass Flail's kind of a brutal combo in terms of Zone 4. It's just kind of bad. So, unless you're a Japanese racer, apparently. They're a big fan of the flails late game. And that Boots of Pain is just gobbling up all the enemies. I love it. Now, there is a Blueberry Whip there. Don't know if gooder than current situation. I would say, yeah, probably not.
I think you look at it, you scoff, and then you continue on your merry way.
It's never left. No, I think both racers were going for the cheese in that situation. I was thinking that as well. It was clearly not that way, but I think both racers saw that they had low health and decided that the cheese was the right call. Nice little pain kill by Ink, done nice and quick. Trying to gain on Jack. He's about a floor back right now. Titanium Broadsword pickup, so both racers running a similar build. Actually, a perfectly identical build, so there you go. Jack getting the illumination torch, though. Give him a little extra vision. Careful, like done. There you go.
Yeah,
don't want to waste too many beats with that dragon lurking around. 60% of the lefts, it's always left. Yep. You said it.
I think, yeah, I couldn't have hit it better myself.
All right, a couple bomb finds for both racers. This monocle is so clutch for all of that kind of stuff. If you're worried about finding bombs and you see a monocle, that's good. Pick it up. You'll be way more likely to find some bombs. Jack just mashing through these enemies here. Honestly, I feel like Inknun's gaining on him slightly, but it's still Jack to the lead here.
Yeah, I think he's making slight inroads. I don't think it's anything major so far. It'll be interesting to see how this build goes on. That's, yep, shield spell. That's pretty. It's not quite what you want. You want the courage, but it's a good stopgap, that's for sure.
Yep, and with that monocle, you're able to see it. Man, monocle is so strong. It is such a wonderful item. It's just so good. I mean, people love their blast helms, but for me, I prefer. Well, I just like monocle as a headgear. It's a great way to get a good build, especially if you're going to be flawlessing your bosses. You're going to be getting the right item out of it. So,
I'll be honest, Season 4 really has brought me around to the idea of the monocle as an item. Beforehand, I was kind of indifferent, but this season it's like, no, it's so valuable, especially in Seeded.
Ooh.
Because it can totally change your
Inknun might have had a sort of short memory there, but there was a strength charm in that barrel. And once he got rid of the, really good play on the shield, because this is really scary right now. Oh my god, he's getting clapped left, right, and center. That was really scary. Jack getting a little hung up there, doesn't get the Ozuma special, and instead he's got a fight after taking some damage, and he loses his boss kill. Now he still has quite the lead here. Though Inknun finding a quick trapdoor, he's going to be nipping at Jack's heels. Like an annoying little doggy.
Jack's in a nice position here. He doesn't have the Miner's Cap, but that's a bit of a positive and a negative.
Yes.
I'm undecided as to whether it's going to be better or worse for him in this zone. Both racers low on health though, which is better for Ink because he's down to the half heart as opposed to just the heart. That would
he's got the increased damage, which is good.
Yeah, from the risk charm.
But the old half heart thing is not usually what you want. I don't think he realizes he has the extra damage because he used the pain on that block when he would have been able to just open it. But
yeah, it's one of these things like when do you ever have the risk charm and also are able to proc it?
It's such a useless item. Good times though.
It's certainly not a cadence-oriented item. Undown goes
White Skelly Knight. The deaths are unreal tonight. I gotta say, this is like ludicrous, and that goo is not doing Jack any favors. A little scary there. And that leprechaun kind of getting in the way, just being like, guys, I used to be relevant, right, guys? Hey, remember me?
Still like me.
Oh my goodness! And Ink goes down. The story of the night is deaths. So many. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane how hard these racers are pushing one another, and you've got to think that that's definitely tying into quite a few of these deaths. It looks like this time around Ink's going to run that glass flail instead of the gold broadsword. I don't think it really did him any harm, but it means he'll probably check purple after his zone 1 boss as opposed to black.
Yeah, we'll see if it matters though. Jack is he's going to be doing luring strats. See, this is all you got to do. This is key. He's got the blood drum. Obviously, he's only got a heart, so you wouldn't really want to be using it. He's got more than enough bombs. Just use... Look at this. See? Easy peasy. Nice. Now you gotta go for some... Not checking the chests. I would definitely be looking for a little bit of health there.
I would be looking for like a ring of regen or something. I would be checking my
You check purple?
There, personally. I would check purple for either regen, phasing, or a heal spell. I think those are your best options. Phasing makes the Necrodancer fight a lot safer because there's basically zero spawns. And you have the advantage to the early hit on the Necrodancer, and then regen and heal spell, you're getting a heart.
Alright, yeah, that's fair. And food is certainly no guarantee in the red chests.
Yeah, there's so much in the red chest, and there's just so much garbage in there, it's not worth taking the risk.
Wow, and that's GG. What a race that one was. 750 with a ridiculous death there. Inknun saying he really liked that seed. And Jack saying, I'm glad we got to 5, and I can't disagree more. This has been phenomenal. This has been so entertaining, and it's definitely been one of the most entertaining matchups we've had. Just reminiscent of the finals of the play-in tournament between Angelica and Blue Blimp. Only that was very unexpected. This is totally expected between these two racers in the sense that it is close and exciting. So GG Jack, 2-2. Here we go.
Yeah, game 5. It's going to be a bit of a barn burner. And like you were saying, the play-in finals between Blimp and Angelica. Blimp twice down by a game, but managed to fight back from being 2-1 down to take that and get into the playoffs. But Jack here, bit of a worse situation. He was 2-0 down, so to tie it back up at 2-piece is no small feat, especially against a racer like Ink. But some of the things we've seen in these seeds have just been, they've been traumatic. I'm gonna need to speak to someone about this afterwards.
Seriously. Well, I think it's important to note that the reason Jack was dying was the pressure, and then he goes down 2 games where you're feeling supreme pressure and manages to come back. And now look at it. We're on game 5. Like, this is ridiculous. It's so nuts. Titanium dagger pickup for both racers. That's a nice little, it'll just speed you up through zone 1. I guess that doesn't really matter too much considering both racers got it, but you know, you don't want to not get it if your opponent does. And one thing that I've come to sort of realize is that zone 1 kind of has a 2 damage threshold, which is not the case in the rest of the zones. And it looks like we're going to see a Miner's Cap pickup for Inknun, whereas Jack is going to miss it. And actually, Inknun finding that trapdoor really close by is really handy, but he's going to miss out on, oh man.
Oh, that's a really nice weapon.
Yeah, it is. And so, pick of the litter in terms of broadswords for Jack goes with the Obsidian. Smart call. Now, Ink's in a bit of problem here. Or trouble, both, because he's missing some pretty key components to this being a super fast run, especially the blood drum too for Jack is really strong. Now he's still got that lead, so he's gonna hope for something real nice here, and the Miner's Cap is certainly good. Miner's Cap Glass Cat, pretty good. If you can get some floaty boots, you kind of feel like a god. You just push the walls out of the way, you don't get affected by the ground, and you kill things as you scoot on by. Get some Boots of Pain. Wait, you can't have floaty boots and Boots of Pain at the same time. Maybe you should, but you can't.
Floats of Pain.
Floats of Pain, I like it. A little bit of armor pickup, not super necessary because of the glass build, but, you know, should help a bit.
It's nice to have if you ever decide to get rid of that glass cat, which, I mean, you'd have to find something really nice. I think if you find an obsidian cat, then it's a no-brainer. But I think if it's a titanium cat you come across, you're probably thinking twice about it.
These layouts have been phenomenal for Ink and not great for Jack, and it's probably due to the fact that he's got a Shrine of Space. Remember, Shrine of Space changes the layouts entirely, and we're actually seeing a Minotaur in 2-1 for Jack and in 2-2 for Ink. So the difference is real here.
And we're seeing Jack go ham in this glass shop. He's going to use a bomb and take everything.
Yeah.
I think he knows that he needs the damage if he's going to be able to keep pace with Ink here, because Ink is already on 3-1. Jack's on 2-2.
Ink is flying. Ink had a really good zone 2, and the Shrine of Space is the difference there. It's the kind of thing that we don't want to see, especially considering the reasoning why we took the Shrine of Luck out, or sorry, Ring of Luck, or Luck Charm. Luck Charm is what I meant. Luck Charm. But we're seeing huge differences now in the builds and seed. And yeah. Oh, that's phasing. Do we take it? No, because we have Miner's Cap. Elad knows. I just want to believe that that's what he was thinking through, and he was making the same mistake as me, but I don't know what he was thinking through there. Maybe there was a torch he was thinking about. And the lead is about 2 floors. Inknun is scooting, but this swarm, zone 3 swarm, and it's not even 3-3 yet. I'm a little afraid of what the 3-3 is going to look like. That was a pretty gruesome swarm. Lead boots pick up for Jack. Really nice find.
Yeah, I really like that, and doesn't have to worry about ice anymore. Doesn't have to worry about goo once he gets to zone 4. But like you were saying, I am not excited to see this 3-3 for Ink. This is
so far it
has the
not
potential
too bad.
to be brutal.
Yeah, luckily that it doesn't stack in difficulty or anything like that. It's just random, guys. That wouldn't be how randomness works. According to Will, it just tacks on another room, but I really think it changed some things. Like, it looked like, maybe I missed something, but it looked like the Minotaur thing was real.
It can change your mini bosses. Space.
Yeah, I thought so. And it looked like Ink either navigated better or just had better layouts. He really flew through that zone 2, and Jack, it took him a while. Now Jack is rocking the phasing, which will really give an advantage in zone 4, but he's got to get there first, and that 8 damage is doing wonders for him in killing those dragons one shot. Picking up the rapier going into zone 4, I like it. I think the cat's obviously a better weapon, but it's a glass cat, not so much. And actually, I do want to point out, Inknun has the Giganticism scroll with the whatchamajig shovel. I'm losing it. Thank you, Obsidian Shovel. And so, yeah, that's all you need. So, unless you want to pick up some different armor, I think don't need to stay in that transmute shop. Oh, boy. Kind of a bit of a gross situation. That Goblin Bomber paying him a favor there. Absolutely. And Jack is completely caught up. Jack was right there next to him.
But he did just lose his armor.
He did lose his armor, so he's got just the glass jaw. Now this is so scary for Jack. So Inknun's got to make sure not to be farming too hard. He did have a good advantage, but that advantage has completely evaporated.
Yeah, those 3 bombs for Jack, that's a huge pickup, up to 8.
Yeah, he's got the bombs. He's also got the bomb spell, so he's looking good. The 4 bombs is all you really need.
Oh, the freeze. That's what you want.
That freeze is
going
to be
swap out the jaw, though.
Strong, and yeah, keeps the jaw. Now he's got a 4 damage, and oh, this is scary. Speaking of spooky, that is a...
Oh, no. Oh, this is awful.
This is such a bad layout. This is going to take him forever to handle, and it's going to allow Ink to get a pretty big lead here. Will it be enough? I mean, Ink has really good boss fighting here. Doesn't have the phasing, but he's on to Deadringer way earlier. Now, can he do a quick Deadringer kill here? This is a pretty standard left. Goes for the standard left fight. Jack finally getting down to Deadringer. Now he's got the blood drum for the quick kill. But Inknun's already through. And he's got the digs.
This is going to be super close, though.
Is he going to remember the digs? It's something to forget. He's bombing. Oh, no, he Inknun. Oh, my God. He did remember. He bombed and then he did do the thing. So the luring is happening now. He's already got 3 hits on the Necrodancer. It's coming all down to this, guys. This is game 5. Winner goes to the grand finals. And this is a bad teleport. Inknun does get it. Is he gonna win this here? I think Inknun did it.
Yep. That's going to be Ink by a pretty big margin.
Holy
it's about 10 seconds
Inknun
difference.
Eliminates Jack. The Cinderella story continues as Jack, definitely the higher seed, falls to Inknun, who just put on ridiculous pressure. And just gonna verify, it was Inknun by about 10 seconds. GG's all around. Holy crap. Inknun saying BRB restroom. I guess, oh yeah, because he's in the finals. I'm clearly confused. That was a mind-blowing, what a conclusion to that absurdly good match between those 2 racers. That was